Good evening. Tonight I want to talk about another aspect of masculinity, or anti-feminism, anti-new wave feminism, or third wave feminism, and that is the idea that the alpha male is today's number one target. It seems to me that the alpha man is no longer needed by society or women. At least more and more women are joining their sisters in the anti-masculinity movement, and they're calling it toxic masculinity, as if being masculine is something poisonous, something to be ashamed of, something toxic. But I'll be the first one to agree with any person, man or woman, that says excess indulgence is a bad thing. It's negative. It has negative consequences on our lives. But at the same time, why is this type of man, this atypical alpha male with broad shoulders, high testosterone, generally successful in the workplace, generally ambitious and successful with women, generally handsome, why is this type of man being attacked? I mean, what has this individual done wrong? Is it this man's fault that he was born good looking? Is he to be condemned for being ambitious and successful, for having high testosterone and being into traditional male pursuits like hunting, fishing, fighting, extreme sports, motorbiking, what have you? But it seems that now I'm not arguing in favour of alpha male behaviour. I'm just opening up the debate, because if this alpha man is securely tied down, so to speak, he's met the right woman at this time. He's decided this is the woman of my dreams. I want to get married and have children with this woman. I want to start a family, whatever. And he wants to become this guy, and he's bought the romantic illusion of love. Let's say he's bought into that, or at least he's become attached to the idea that his woman is a goddess, that his woman is someone worth pleasing, spending the rest of his life with and sharing quality time. Now, if a man has met such a woman, it's my contention that he's less likely to screw around. He's not motivated to screw around because he's got it all in one package. He's finally met a woman who he can have great sex with, he can have an intelligent conversation with, that he finds attractive, that he loves, and so on and so forth. Good genetics, whatever. He's found that person. Unless they have some kind of weird open relationship, right? Something like that. So, but the same man, if this woman were to leave him for some other guy, if she were monkey branching onto some higher status guy, some higher status alpha male, some guy with greater success, better looking, richer, whatever. So if this woman is if this woman is inherently attracted to alpha male characteristics, she likes her men masculine, then she's going to always be looking out for the most masculine man that she can find. And when she finds such a man, she'll settle with him. Otherwise, she'll climb up the tree, right? She'll keep wanting to climb the tree. So if this guy was to be dumped, if and it's my contention that this guy will as a single guy still be on the search for lots of good-looking, attractive women to spend time with, to give him affection, company, great sex, whatever. Because he's still looking for that perfect. He's still looking for that perfect goddess, that archetype, Not out of some, and it might not. I'm not even talking about out of. This guy might be a red pill guy. He's not some blue pill, and he's not some blue pill guy who's just thinking with his dick and is being gynocentric. He's a switched on guy. He might be spiritual, but he's the type of guy that enjoys sex with hot women. And because of such natural behaviour, he's been condemned by these third wave feminists. And why is this so? Now, we could probe a little deeper and say, well, this man is simply interested in superficial characteristics. He's only interested in the way she looks, her figure, her breasts, golden vagina, nice legs, and all of the superficial beauty that that woman possesses. But he might not be particularly attracted to her mind. They might not have common interests, shared goals, directions of aspirations, but nevertheless, he finds her physically attractive. And it takes time, of course, to find out about a person's character. Just like she's got to find out about you, you've got to find out about her. So you're not going to be. It's hypergamy in a way. If you're all familiar with this concept, a woman generally wants to partner and marry up in terms of looks and social status. Well, I would say guys are the same in that respect. Once you've been with an 8 out of 10, you don't want to go with a 7 out of 10. You want to go for an 8.5 or at least an 8. You want to be secure that you're looking for all the characteristics, looks, intelligence, character, virtue, and whatever, But looks are still on the agenda because as a alpha male, you are still it's your biological imperative to seek out what is attractive to you, like attracts like. So alpha males will be traditionally attracted to alpha females, alpha women, even though those alpha women will likely not necessarily possess the other qualities that this man may be seeking, because he's not just an alpha male, but he's got alpha male. He looks like an alpha guy, but he's got some omega and sigma and even beta characteristics. He might be an avid reader. He might, I don't know whatever hobbies that he has might be kind of geekish, but he still appears like the alpha guy. He's not just the big stomping gorilla in the pack. He's got intelligence and wisdom and as well as adventure and recklessness and putting himself in danger and whatever. But he still has a strong masculinity. So we would be advised, to be a lot less judgmental. So I'm saying to these women that they should not be so judgmental in categorizing and labeling these men, because they're only fulfilling a biological imperative. they're naturally attracted. You can't do anything about your biology. If you've got high testosterone, if you're an able, fit-bodied guy in his prime, you're gonna be want to get laid. You're going to be want to have lots of sex, whether it's with the same woman or with lots of women. You're just only likely going to be to stay with one woman because you think that the rest is it's no problem sacrificing that because it's not as good as having everything in one. Simple, right? So why therefore do we condemn these men? See, I think feminists now, they are condemning alpha women and alpha men. And it's really not their fault. You know, you can't condemn them for being good looking and successful. And that's their genes compel them to act in such a way. So they're just going after what is good and resourceful for them. And even in terms of energy, for those of you with a more mystical bent or who are more spiritually inclined, they'll understand everything in terms of energy. Now we naturally feel energized when we're around beauty and and when we feel attractive and when we are attracted to something, we become energized. We get a dopamine rush to our brain, to use scientific language. You know, so all these processes are taking place within the body, and the body and the mind are connected. They're one inextricable unit. So it's not like the alpha guy is just going out for lots of fucks and just trying to get as much pussy as possible. It's not just about that. He enjoys sex in a full-bodied way as much as he can energetically with his current partner, whether she's, you know, somebody he's met on the street or a more long-term fulfilling relationship, or somebody in the former example, somebody he's met more casually in a bar. He's still trying to recreate that experience, but it'll be on a more mundane physical level, like the way pornography is with all these kind of alpha guys with six packs, huge penises, and perfect bodies. They look good, right? They look like alpha guys, and they are having this. Well, it's all staged, of course, it's pornography, but it's designed to stimulate this visual sense in men, for strong sexual imagery. So all of this pornography, even at the normal straight pornography that people have enjoyed for, I don't know, since Egyptian times or whatever, but is now prevalent in the internet everywhere, is uh, is feeding into this visual sense. But we realise you know, it's just mechanics. It's not they're not really having great sex because they're acting. And you can tell by when the men and the women have orgasms. The man's not exactly roaring the house down. It's like, when you think about it in the context of real sex, you think, what boring sex? I mean, the house isn't exactly coming down, the roof's not exactly falling down. He's not roaring like a dragon, He's not doing that. So he's kind of it's become something mechanical, something, and I can understand why some people might have an issue with that because it totally objectifies men and women. It's not exclusively men. It's not exclusively alpha men. And it's not exclusively men who dominate that industry either. Even in prostitution, is as much dominated by women as it is men. I don't know the exact facts, but we should really stop stigmatizing and judging people for, being prostitutes, sluts, and putting alpha men and alpha women in the same category. They should be encouraged to develop more intellectual and spiritual and emotional qualities. They should be encouraged to grow emotionally and mystically, and to expand their sphere of love and care and generosity and knowledge. So condemning them, punishing them, is a hateful ideology, and we should be on our absolute guards against this hateful cultural Marxism, which is poisoning the society, and it's infecting modern people's minds, men and women, and it's having a negative impact on society and personhood. Sex and sexuality is something to be enjoyed and celebrated. If it's done in a consensual and safe environment, nobody need be condemned. Why are we condemning it? Answer that. So that's it for tonight's analysis on the current trials and tribulations of alpha men in society, and this is a call for people to understand their plight and to stop judging them. Thank you.